Have you ever stopped to wonder why some men simply can't get certain women out of their heads, while others seem to go unnoticed? The truth is, there's a huge difference between just catching someone's eye and truly sparking that irresistible fascination. Today, you're going to discover the 8 behaviors that make a man fall at your feet. And no, it has nothing to do with perfect beauty or fitting into society's standards. It's something much deeper, more human, and far more powerful. Men are drawn to women who know who they are and aren't afraid to show it. Picture walking into a room and your presence already speaks volumes without saying a single word. Confidence isn't about being the loudest or trying to dominate. It's about standing tall, making eye contact, and carrying yourself with calm assurance, like you know exactly what you're worth. And here's the fascinating part. Confidence is contagious. When a woman believes in herself, the people around her start to believe in her too. It's like that friend who always seems to have everything under control. Just being near them makes you feel more secure. The same thing happens with a confident woman. Her energy pulls others in. Many men say that when they meet a confident woman, they feel a kind of invisible magnet. It's not about having all the answers. It's about not being afraid to admit when you don't. It's laughing at yourself when you mess up. It's not apologizing for taking up space. That authenticity creates an attraction that's hard to resist. Think about everyday situations. A woman who confidently chooses her meal at a restaurant without overthinking it, who knows what she likes and doesn't like. She gives off security. And that clarity is captivating because the man feels he's standing in front of someone real, firm, and genuine. And here's the kicker. If confidence opens the door to attraction, what happens when it blends with something every man loves to feel? Curiosity. Have you ever heard the phrase, "The secret of attraction is keeping a little mystery"? It's true. When everything is revealed at once, the magic fades. It's like skipping straight to the last chapter of a book. Where's the thrill of the journey? Men love to discover things little by little. It doesn't mean being cold or distant. It means leaving small clues that make him want to know more. It's like telling half a story and smiling, as if to say, if you want the rest, you'll have to stick around. The right dose of mystery works like background music in a movie. You don't always notice it directly, but it sets the entire atmosphere. It's the strategic pause, the detail left untold, the silence that speaks louder than 1,000 words. And because men are naturally competitive, they feel challenged to figure it out. Here's a simple example. Instead of pouring out your entire life story on the first date, share pieces of it. Leave him curious, encourage questions. That way he starts to connect you with the excitement of discovery, and that feeling is addictive. And if mystery sparks curiosity, the next step is showing that you know how to genuinely care about what he has to say, because no one can resist being truly heard. It may sound simple, but very few people truly know how to listen. Men completely let their guard down when they realize someone is genuinely paying attention to what they say. And it's not just about nodding along. It's about making eye contact, asking questions, and remembering the small details. Imagine he tells you he's into a certain sports team, and days later, you bring up their last game. It might seem small, but it sends a huge message. You care. And when a man feels seen, heard, and understood, he instantly builds a deeper emotional connection. Active listening is like opening a hidden door to intimacy. It's not only about hearing words, it's about catching emotions. It's noticing when his voice shifts, when his eyes light up, or when he goes quiet. Those signals often say more than a whole speech. This behavior is powerful because it transforms ordinary conversations into unforgettable moments. The simple act of remembering something he mentioned, even something tiny, makes him feel like he holds a special place in your mind. And if listening creates connection, imagine the magic when that connection is paired with something no one can resist, a sense of humor. Nothing wins someone over faster than sharing a genuine laugh. A good sense of humor works like a bridge between hearts, because deep down, everyone wants to feel good around the person they're with. When a woman knows how to laugh at situations, joke about herself, and turn small problems into lighthearted moments, she creates the kind of atmosphere he never wants to leave. It's like that friend who always has the perfect joke. You look forward to their company because you know you'll walk away happier than before. Men can't resist women who don't take life too seriously. And that doesn't mean being childish or cracking jokes nonstop. It's about finding joy in the little things. like laughing when the rain messes up your hair, or playfully turning a restaurant mix-up into a funny story. Humor is also the perfect tension breaker. Picture a small disagreement that could easily spiral into an argument, but then you throw in a clever remark that makes both of you laugh. He's not just laughing, he's realizing. This woman knows how to turn anything into something lighter. And if humor makes the present so enjoyable, independence is what keeps the future exciting. And that's where the next behavior comes in. Here's a powerful secret. Men respect women who have a life outside the relationship. Having goals, friends, hobbies, and dreams of your own creates an image of strength and maturity that sparks desire. An independent woman shows she doesn't need a man to live, but she chooses to be with one. And that free choice, not born out of need, is what earns true respect. After all, everyone wants to be wanted, not just tolerated. Independence also brings balance. When each person has their own space, the relationship feels healthier. A man feels proud to be with a woman who shines on her own, and at the same time, adds even more when they're together. Think of simple examples. She plans a dinner with her friends, invests in her career, nurtures her passions. That makes him realize he's not the center of her universe, and ironically, that makes him want to be around even more. And if independence builds respect, when it blends with authentic femininity, it creates a contrast that men find absolutely irresistible. Femininity isn't about perfect makeup or expensive clothes. It's about the little gestures that show care, warmth, and presence. It's the way you brush your hair back, the way you smile when something touches your heart, the way you offer a genuine hug. Men often connect deeply with this energy because it feels comforting. It's like walking into a cozy space after a long, exhausting day. You just know you're in the right place. That's exactly what authentic femininity communicates. And the best part? It doesn't have to be forced. In fact, when it's authentic, it becomes magnetic. It's not about copying someone else's standard. It's about finding your own way of expressing it. Whether it's through your tone of voice, the gentle way you move, or the way you take care of yourself, it's uniquely yours. This energy balances perfectly with confidence. It's like the harmony between fire and water, strength and softness. And when a man experiences that balance, it becomes almost addictive. And when that femininity is paired with small, unexpected gestures, the connection grows even stronger. Who doesn't love being surprised? A compliment out of nowhere, a sweet message in the middle of the day, a small gesture that breaks the routine. All of these create memories that stick. Men, just like anyone else, love to feel remembered. And those little surprises show him you think about him even when you're not together. That builds an emotional bond that only grows stronger over time. It doesn't have to be anything big. It could be cooking his favorite meal, remembering a date that isn't obvious, or leaving a note with a kind phrase. These small details may seem simple, but in a man's heart, they become huge. Surprises also fight off monotony. Relationships that fall into routine tend to lose their spark, but when you bring in positive surprises, everything feels new again. He starts to expect the unexpected, and that keeps the excitement alive. And if surprises make him feel special, the next behavior is what makes him truly respect and value you. This is the behavior that separates simple attraction from true respect. Men admire women who know how to set boundaries. Saying no when necessary doesn't push him away. It actually makes him value you even more. Knowing your worth means being clear about what you will and won't accept in a relationship. It's not about being harsh or rigid. It's about understanding that before you can truly love someone else, you need to love yourself first. A man may test limits from time to time, but when he realizes you won't compromise your self-respect, he understands he's dealing with someone special. Someone who won't settle for just anything, and for that very reason, deserves the best. This behavior also protects you from emotional games. When you know your value, you don't lose yourself trying to please all the time. You show that you're there because you choose to be, not because you're afraid of being alone. And that's the closing point of the whole cycle. When a woman knows her worth, she doesn't just win over a man, she wins over herself. Now let me ask you, how many of these behaviors do you already practice in your daily life? And which ones do you feel you could strengthen starting today? Remember, it's not about changing who you are. It's about highlighting what's already within you, the qualities that can transform any relationship. If this video made you stop and think, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next ones. And tell me down in the comments, which of these behaviors do you believe is the most powerful? I'd love to hear your opinion.